man with a mission to discover and promote the flowers that are rarely seen in standard floral arrangements. Tom Pritchard of New York's Pure Madder Lake is about to celebrate 20 years as a florist. During that period, his fame has spread far and wide, from doing opulent parties on Manhattan's Upper East Side to state receptions at the White House. In the 90s, he and partner Billy Jarecki are taking a different tact. Not only do they seek unusual flowers, but they arrange them simply in unpretentious containers.
There's a whole new world of flowers waiting to be discovered. It exists. It doesn't have to be invented. It is ready to go. It's just simply a matter of getting beautiful things and using them very simply.
Pritchard tells me midsummer is the best time to find really dramatic flowers: garden lilies, hollyhocks, and foxgloves.
They're joyous. They belong to a certain time. You look forward to them, and you can't always have them. The really great flowers, I mean, the flowers that we think have so much more personality and character and individuality and you know, are flowers that come through the seasons. The difference between a commercially produced flower that florists often get and flowers that you find in a nursery or garden center, and that is that you get, first of all, a profusion of blooms, but you get all different stem shapes. I mean, here you have one that's perfectly straight, all the way down to something that's almost totally curved. On this foxglove, also, you see the beautiful delicacy of shadings and the kind of beautiful shape of the flowers.
Pritchard says there are many different varieties of daylilies.
Garden lilies are amazing. They're like the ones that we love are the trumpet lily varieties, like Black Dragon. These are different than the lilies we'd normally get in the market, those which are the Asiatic and Oriental hybrids, because the Asiatic lilies bloom out and up, but these have this beautiful way of blooming down in a kind of bell-like. So they're much more subtle, very dramatically subtle, have beautiful shadings of color. And they're beautiful in arrangements because of the way they sit in an arrangement.
You like to mix different types of flowers together?
All different kinds of flowers. Sometimes you look at something and you get excited because it's all very bright and very colorful and very splashy, and you make something very brassy and bold. Another time things are very quiet and sweet, so that's what you do. And you kind of follow the direction of what of the flowers that you find.
Pritchard says a vegetable garden can be a good source of inspiration.
We often use things like tomatoes and other vegetable plants. And for instance, this one, which has a beautiful structure to it, very graceful stem, actually a couple of stems, and lots of tomatoes up and down. So in a big arrangement, this is very startling and quite wonderful looking.
Has the way you've presented the flowers changed very much over the years?
I think we've gotten looser and bolder. We've learned to put things together that you might not necessarily expect and see what happens.
How do flowers affect us?
They can bring us closer to nature. They can ground us. They can bring us down to earth. They can bring things back into balance a little bit. They have to be beautiful. You have to choose them from flowers that can actually carry that meaning. But for us, that's the true joy of them.
That's Tom Pritchard and his flowers.